Hi everyone, it's Tammy and I am back to make a quick little video. I know I've been gone for a year, but oh well, who cares? I stopped by Radioactive Records, I would say the beginning of July, to pick up some records because I just wanted to go shopping, and believe me, within this year I've been shopping. I haven't stopped, but I just haven't come on to make a video about it. So yeah, like I said, I stopped at Radioactive Records, which is located in Florida in Fort Lauderdale, and didn't go with the intent of looking for something in particular, although I had one record on my mind, and I'll share that when I go through what I picked up. And luckily I found it because I've been searching for it for forever. Before I start to show what I found, let me go ahead and share this little card that they actually have at Radioactive Records that they keep at the counter when you're checking out. And basically, I guess it's just kind of like a flyer, because on the back it just shows like what they have in store, their address, things that they sell, that kind of stuff. But I was attracted to what I saw basically on the front. It basically has a picture of two ladies, and it looks like it's from, I would say, the 50s or something. And what it says here is just what caught my eye. It says, "I went in for Frank Sinatra, but I came out with Frank Ocean." Isn't that like the funniest, kind of cutest thing you ever heard? Like, people go in, you know, with one thing on their mind, but then they end up coming out with something else, because your taste, like, it fluctuates all over the place, but whatever. So I thought that was cute. I picked it up and I plan to like keep it because I just thought it was a cute little thing. So on to the records. Let me go ahead and share with you what I picked up. Like I said, nothing in particular. I would say that when I went there, I went straight to one section. I went straight to R&B. Because I've been looking for this particular record, and I know it probably would be in the R&B section, so that's why I went there. So yeah, whatever. So I do have two singles, which are 12 inches, and two 45s that I picked up. The two 45s that I actually picked up are Michael Jackson. Sorry for the glare from my window. One is Billie Jean, and it's backed with It's the Falling in Love, and the other one is Rock With You, and I think it's backed with Get On The Floor from his album. And the reason why I picked these two up per se was not because it's Michael Jackson 45s, but because it's actually on color, and I thought that was kind of cute to find on color. So they both come with this red colored vinyl. So both of them have that. So, and this is how the store packaged them. They put them in these sleeves and they labeled it, and they kept the actual covers within a plastic sleeve. So those two were the 45s. The other two things that singles that I picked up 12 inches. One was Tina Marie, Lips to Find You. Nothing special there, just a single from her album. And the other one was Whitney Houston, Love Will Save the Day. Those were the two 12 inches. Now, as far as albums, I'm gonna just go through it quickly. I'm not really speaking on what they are. I'm just gonna share the title and the cover. Some of you may know these, some of you may not, if you're into the R&B thing. I more so picked up some of them because I know particular songs as usual, and you know, you just end up listening to the whole album. You like it, you don't like it, whatever. You know how it goes when you buy music. So the first one that I grabbed was Eugene Wilde. I think it's his self-titled album. Yep, self-titled. This one was released in '84. I grabbed it because of the particular song he has on here, Gotta Get You Home. Gotta Get You Home was sampled by some rappers, some singers, stuff like that. I grabbed this one for $2.95. I thought that was a good deal, you know, for this album. So that was the first one. The next one I picked up was Denise Williams. This one is titled When Love Comes Calling. I'm really into Denise Williams music. It doesn't matter what, you know, year it came out, what album came out. I really like her voice. This one doesn't have any of her big hits that I know of, like Let's Hear For The Boys, Black Butterfly, The Way That You Love Me, those songs, but it does have, you know, quite a few quite a few bits, whatever. Quite a few songs that are on here that are catchy, so, you know, can't go wrong with her. The next album is the album that I was happy to find. I've been searching for it for forever, and I finally found it, so I'm happy about it. It's Womack and Womack, Womack and Womack. Womack and Womack, Love Wars. And the reason why I got caught onto them, husband and wife by the way, is because of this one particular song that I heard one day while, you know, I was on YouTube, and it's called Scared of You. I think that's the title. Baby, I'm Scared of You. And I was like, wow, this is a catchy little groove here. Really, you know, I like it. I just liked it. And ever since then, I've been searching for this album and I could not find it. And I must say that I'm kind of liking the whole album. I'm glad I picked it up. So yeah, Womack and Womack, Love Wars. This one came out in '83. And of course, this is Bobby Womack's brother. I think that's his brother. Yeah, that's his brother. That's his brother. So I got that. The next two albums are the same artist, Melba Moore. This is one of her earlier albums. This one is titled Look What You're Doing to the Man. This one came out, if I'm not mistaken, in 1972. Don't quote me. I had to look it up and see because it's not on the album. But yeah, 1972. And then this one, Melba, self-titled. This one came out in 1976. Yeah, I just like her music. I mean, I grew up on Melba Moore because of my mom, so when I find her stuff, which is not often, I grab it. The next one was another album that I was looking for, but I totally forgot. I found two that I've been searching for. This particular album I've been searching for forever and a day because of one song, but I like the group and I have several albums from them that I haven't, you know, shared yet with the VC that I've been buying over time because, of course, when was my last video? A year ago, but whatever. I did come across this album when I went on my honeymoon. Oh yeah, by the way, I got married in California back in March, and it was full of mold, and I was so like angry about it because I was like saying to the owner of this particular store, I can't remember the name, I said, hey, do you happen to have this album again in the store anywhere, because this one that you have on the floor is full of mold? And he was like, oh, well, I think I can clean it off. And I was like, oh, no thanks. I don't want anything with mold in my house or around me. And it just kind of bothered me that he would have the nerve to really sell that like that. Like, I mean, I don't want to get sick. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't like an album that much to the point where I'm going to get sick over it. They can keep it. So needless to say, later on, I finally, you know, going to Radioactive Records in this one trip, and I found it. I mean, it's not a major album, but I like this group, so hey, it's major to me. It's Ashford and Simpson, and its title is It Still Good to You? This one came out in 1978. And the reason why I wanted this particular album, because it has a song, It Seems to Hang On. It's kind of, I don't want to say disco, but it sounds disco-ish, but it's not disco. It just has this vibe to it that I really love, and I like listening to it. I even have it on my my iTunes account because I just really like this song. So that one, Ashford and Simpson. The next one is, I believe, from the 80s. He was a this guy in particular that I'm going to show was like a kind of popular producer within the R&B community, and he was murdered, if I'm not mistaken. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I watched some documentary on it on one of these TV stations one day, and it's Roger, and I believe he was from the group Zap. And this particular album came out in 1987, and it has the song I Want to Be Your Man, which is highly popular. And that was really it. I mean, I haven't listened to it yet to see if there's any more songs that I know on here, but I know I Want to Be Your Man because it's very popular, especially on the urban radio stations. The next one that I picked up is Smokey Robinson, and it is titled Where There's Smoke. And on the cover, you can kind of see smoke coming out from behind the couch that he's sitting on. Whatever. This one, I'm not sure of exactly when it was released. Oh, 1979. It came out in 1979. And this one I picked up because it has a song on there, Cruisin', and I like Cruisin', one of his popular songs. The next one I picked up is from the Prince, you know, people, all the people who were under Prince and all that stuff. It's Wendy and Lisa. I don't know any of the songs on here, but I just grabbed it because you know, I kind of like Prince and the stuff that he created around him, and I just thought, why not? Hey, it's only $3. Why not pick it up? So Wendy and Lisa, I believe they played instruments in his group, and I know they were in the movie with him, Purple Rain, so that's why I picked it up. This one came out in '87, Wendy and Lisa. The next one is a group that was popular back in the 80s. It's a family group. I don't know if, I remember when they came out, I was little. They were kind of like trying to make them out to be like the, how do you say, like a Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5 type of family group, or whatever you want to, you know, like that. They were trying to make them out to be the next Jacksons, basically, when they came out. And I don't think they made a couple of albums. I know, yeah, they did, because I have another one of their albums, but they didn't get major, like it didn't go as far as I guess they thought it would. And that is 5 Star, and this album is called Luxury of Life. And this one came out in this one came out, let me just check really fast to be sure. Yeah, 1985. This came out back then. I was little, 1985. So wow, I can't believe I still remember them. And the last album that I picked up, I don't know this group at all. I mean, it's one of those purchases that, let me just see what they sound like. I know I could have taken out my cell phone inside of Radioactive Records and opened up YouTube and typed in the group's name and a song and heard something, but I didn't do that. I just picked it up because I was curious, and being $1.95 did not hurt. It's a group called Atkins. I don't know if anybody out there knows of this group or heard of them or knows any of their music, but yeah, I picked it up because I was curious. When I got home, I actually played it. They're like disco on a lot of songs, and then they have some songs that sound like R&B. Can't really find much performances on them on YouTube or anything, because I wanted to see like in person. But what I did find out is that they are a group of brothers and sisters that came out with this album. This was their only album that they came out with. This album was released in 1982. So yeah, that's all I found out about them. I don't have any major likes of any sorts on this album. I mean, it just all flows into the same kind of sound of music, except for the ones that have the disco sound. So yeah, that's it, Atkins. And that's basically it. Not a big purchase of anything, nothing major, except for the ones that I've been searching for, and I found them. I've been shopping, like I said, although I've been gone for a year off of YouTube, I've really been still buying music. I just haven't been sharing as much as, you know, as everybody else that makes constant videos. But yeah, I'm still here. I might pop in from here, you know, every now and then and just share some of the things that I found. I do tend to share a lot on social media though. I mean, I don't make videos, but I post things that I buy and stuff like that. So yeah, so I just wanted to come quickly, share, say I'm still alive, I'm still here, just, you know, behind the scenes, not really making videos, but I might come back on soon and share some more things that I've been purchasing, but I just don't even know where I would start, because from the last video that I made, I don't even know which album I would pick up and say, okay, this is what I bought, because I just been buying left and right, and I don't know where to pick up and start. I feel like I have so much music, so many things that I bought, and it's like crazy. I mean, I even like changed out in my room. I don't know if you can tell from my previous videos that used to be with the green room and like the green background, basically, that's gone. I painted my room over. I got new furniture. I got new shelving. I got the Kallax shelves instead of the Expedite. My Expedite I put downstairs. I just got the Kallax shelves because I wanted the 8 cubes instead of the, you know, the big one, the big Expedite that I had, because I wanted to not make this room so full of furniture and that look of being so full. So now I'm able to reach my turntable easier. You know, I'm pointing back there, you can see it. And I still have quite a few cubes that I can still fill up. Like you can see some of those right there are empty. I have everything in this shelf over here is full except for 1 cube. And then over here I have like 3.5 of space that I can fill up. And yeah, so I just wanted to kind of change it up, change the vibe of my room, as well as everything that, you know, I've been going through outside of the YouTube world, which is not much, but just getting married. But I mean, I just wanted to change up things. I didn't want things to be the same anymore. And you know, we all go through that, but whatever. So I hope you like, well, I don't care if you like or not, but I hope you like what I shared. Yes, this was an R&B kind of haul, yes. So those of you that like R&B may appreciate this video. Some of you may not. I just want to thank you for watching, and hopefully you'll see me again. Maybe. All right, everyone. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Have a good day whenever you're watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.